Gotta give people a minute to come in. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they can hear us too.
That means they can hear the dog. Let's see the start when we start. Did you make this beat? Like, where did this beat come from?
Oh, it's from the song. I made a song a while ago, but I never. I'll show it to you later.
What? I love it.
I'll play it. I'll play it during the stream. Screw it. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right.
Here.
All right. Here we go. What up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world? I'm here with my good friend Sheena, and it's the Remo show. And we got a couple things we're going to discuss, and I ain't got to talk about it by myself today.
Woohoo!
Thank you for being here, Sheena.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. Yes.
So tell the people about yourself. Who is Sheena?
Sheena, let's see. It's Sheena. Sheena used to do a really cool podcast with a really cool dude, Remo. Date night conversations. During the pandemic, we got into our podcasting bag. And it was really cool.
It's a great time.
Easy, like rundown, single, divorced mom, Air Force veteran, used to work for a corporate, job, project manager, retired, bought a house, an entrepreneur, speaker, game day operations, mom, half librarian assistant, makeup, postmortem makeup, death doula. That's it. I think that's it. That's all I can stand right now. I drive an Audi. I don't know.
Shout out to the Audi crew. You already know.
Audi gang.
Audi gang all day. Oh, man. Well, that's a lot. And shout out to you, big black woman, HBCU graduate.
That's right. Sure. Hell yeah. Shout out Remo, WSSU, Winston-Salem State University, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The Winston-Salem State University.
Make sure you let them know. Make sure you let them know. Always got to rep for your Rams, right?
Period.
I ain't mad at you.
I love all HBCUs, so we're not gonna. I'm not one of them. You know what I mean?
No. You ain't gonna fight the Southern Tigers.
Huh? I love it. I love Southern. Oh God, I can't wait to go to homecoming for all the. Like, I'm definitely I had fun at WSSU because I was like a COVID baby. So I went to school during COVID. So now that I'm like outside in the HBCU thing, it's like, oh, everybody cool. So I'm trying to hit up all the fucking HBCU or all the HBCU, homecomings and classics and all of that. I'm hitting them all.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all get me excited. That's why I applied to transfer to a couple HBCUs. So I got a couple on my list.
Nice. Which ones? Like, tell me your top three. Top three HBCUs.
My top three was Jackson State, Morgan State, and Southern.
Fair. Okay, that's fair. That's a great.
I love. It was something about Louisiana.
Shout out to Jackson State. I'm gonna tell you what, I fell in love with them when I was in Vegas at the HBCU Classic, and like their fans, their alumni. So I'm over here in North Carolina, and we have probably, I think, if not statistically correct, the most HBCUs, in one state. So HBCU culture is a thing here in North Carolina, and rather if you went, you could go and not have graduated, you could have lived around the corner from an HBCU, and you was an HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew the culture. So
there's some in
other HBCUs, and it's like, oh, y'all crazy too. Y'all gang too. Like, they dead set. Like, I was able to go to the CIAA and see even other people in the same conferences WSSU is in, and like experience Bowie State. And then all my Howard friends, you know what I'm saying? Go Bison. Like, It's like how can you? I can't hate on any of them. Go Rattlers. I can just sit here all day long, and you know, what I'm saying, big ups to my HBCU, folks all over. Neighbors, all of it. I love it
Well,
all. So
I don't know. Depending
definitely,
what
like we
happens, I
got
might be
work
one
to
of them
support.
soon.
I'm sorry, my
Oh
bad.
no,
You go.
I said depending what happens, I may be one of them soon.
Let's do it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
All right, you want to
Oh,
get into this first
sweatshirt.
topic?
Yes, let's do it. Let's jump in.
All right, so the first topic today, as I always like to say, is rich people problems because you know, people with money seems to have way more issues than us. So that's
Um,
what I named the celebrity news for today. So we're
oh,
gonna talk about some rich people problems really quick. So let me play this. Ah, technical difficulties. It always happens. So I love playing my little clip thingies in the beginning. They my little transitions. All right.
yay.
So I want to know, and that's the question I got for you. The first question I got for you is, do you think it's over? The war words between Drake and Kendrick Lamar? Because this weekend it was wild.
No, I think this was just
MC
like a
Corral.
battle in the war that is Kendrick Lamar. So if you think about it, like this isn't even the beginning of it. A lot of us, like even that's how I got drawn in. So I wasn't really drawn into the war until recently, where it's like the real, definitive back and forth that they have been doing. But this has
Okay.
started a while ago, apparently. So
Mm-hmm.
even like before, so I've seen a lot of people say, oh, like Megan the Stallion, her diss track, his was really about Drake when everybody thought it was about Nicki. So I was like, ooh, that's some tea. But they were like, it's people going back to like Control. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's where it started.
I know the shit between Kendrick and J. Cole was going on. So I think J. Cole, like how J. Cole got thrown into it, so here's my crazy theory, right? I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist. So
Okay.
I think J. Cole and Kendrick are in. And J. Cole like threw out the flash bomb that was like, here's some news. I'm gonna be with J. Cole. I mean, I'm gonna be with Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna take away my one song that I said might delete later. It was named might delete later. Like from a
Yeah.
light skin, I know what that means. That means you might delete it later. So the name that you actually named it, like why were we surprised when he took it? Oh my God, J. Cole took it down. He took down might delete later.
It's what we expected though.
It
I'm an
is.
Aquarius, so as from an Aquarius, if I say I'm gonna delete it later, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to delete it later.
Period.
Yeah.
So then he rescinds it and he's like, oh, I'm not gonna bother but now the heat is on Kendrick, so Kendrick gotta find another light skin. And
No,
I mean, I ain't gonna say what perfect, but like, bro, that was
it's,
just like I said, that was the Trojan horse that opened up the mess
as I
that
told
allowed
everybody,
Kendrick to come in and be like, oh, I'm gonna make a song about your homeboys.
Drake shouldn't have responded though.
Yo,
When J. Cole
Drake should
backed
just
out,
minded his little motherfucking business. Can I
and
cuss
then he
on here?
just
Let
kept,
me
yeah,
clarify that.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Drake should have minded his motherfucking business.
And then he kept poking the bear,
Yo,
poking him for days, saying, "Oh, come out and play, come out and play." Oh,
bro,
Kendrick don't want
on
to come out and
social
play.
media. And then he came out with the fucking army. Like, why would you provoke the bear? Why
Why
would
would
you
you
do
do that? So I feel like Drake got whatever he was looking for. I just didn't expect songs like Meet the Grams. I didn't
right?
expect.
I didn't expect some of the heat. Yo, where are my motherfucking notes? I've been paying. Hold on.
That's what we write notes for, right? We get
Yo,
prepared for a
period.
reason. Big shout out to everybody that's tapped in and listening.
Absolutely. What are you guys' thoughts? Where y'all at in the chat? Do we got a chat?
Yeah, we got the chat there. I just ain't saying nothing. It's kind of quiet today.
All right, that's all right. We can talk enough, bro.
Right? Exactly. We got enough. We got enough.
Docs, where are my notes? Oh my god. Okay, I should be
No, that's okay.
close. I had them
All right.
all up, and then I closed out all my windows. Like a dork.
We're having technical difficulties over here. We appreciate you
You
guys.
don't ever say that out loud. You just work through it and you just talk through it. That's it. It's talking through it.
I
Oh, what
just.
about some of the extras? Like some of the people, I don't want to say catching strays, but like, what do Rick Ross have to do with this?
All
Why
right,
is he
so
in this? Why is the game in this? Have you started noticing all these people
yes,
started popping up out of nowhere? Like, what the hell are
yes.
y'all talking about?
So Rick Ross, I feel like Rick Ross is just wasting his time. He has no need to be in this at all. I feel like Rick Ross has put himself in a position to get smoked for no reason.
Right.
Um,
He
I
like
feel
the pain.
like
He's a masochist. He be like,
what
fight me.
for no
Why are
reason,
you the
for no
fucking
reason. So I always told myself this with Rick Ross, like, okay, you said your joint on your little record that really nobody cared about. It literally came and went. Um, so why don't you just oh the dog barking. Why
the
don't you
dog? It's
just
just probably a kid on a damn skateboard.
welcome to the neighborhood. But that's what I tell everybody. Like as far as Rick Ross goes, why don't he just leave it alone? But he keep going with this BBL Drizzy, and I think that's corny. I thought it was corny when he did it. I thought it was corny when Metro Boomin did it with the whole beat, and he made a whole beat out of it. Like he wasted hours making a BBL Drizzy
But
beat.
yeah, I wonder if he just kind of jumped on. I ain't gonna say so. Mind you, at the same time, Metro is overseas. Metro is in fucking Amsterdam somewhere, making it like what? Why are you making beats over there, my boy? Don't you? He's like on tour. Hold on, I'm trying to share this stuff on all the social medias.
Um, and that's where I don't. I mean, all right. So I could tell you how Metro Boomin and all of them got into it. So in Drake's first dish, you know what? How
No,
about we
which one?
speed
I
it
got
up?
the list.
This is
Where's my
no. This is
list?
what we gonna do. We gonna do. We got time. That's why I love streaming. We don't got to be prepared. We could just have our fun with it, and we could do this on our own time. Um. So what we gonna do right here is we gonna play the song, the
Which
first
one?
song, the first one that Drake did, the Push Ups record.
That wasn't.
And you'll that's it. That was his response to Kendrick's like that.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
we gonna listen to that push-ups
Yes, and
and
we have heard
then
like that 100,000 gajillion times.
yeah, we don't need to hear that
No,
again. All right. We gotta even hear it with the Who Kid tags. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna listen to push-ups real quick. Make sure you tell your friends about the show. Make sure you follow it, retweet,
your friends.
not yeah, tell your friends to tell a friend because this is a lit situation over here. Let's go push-ups. Boom. We're gonna put us in the little corner right here.
We
Alrighty. Hold on, let me get this
oh,
little
this
screen down so they can
fancy.
see us. So they can see us reacting. I like that stuff. Oh, there we go. All right. And now let's kick play. I need to see your reaction to this.
Okay, all
So this is why everybody's jumping in.
I could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall. Extortion,
Right?
baby, whole career you been shook up. This top drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show.
Bob.
You on fire, need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50.
That's somebody else line.
down. You ain't in no big three.
Yeah,
Caesar
Mike
got you
Jones.
wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like your label,
But
boy,
those are hitters. What do you fucking mean?
you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now.
That's what I
Just
thought.
had this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth
That's
guy,
why
I'm the
he's
front
doing that
runner.
Metro
Y'all
drum.
nigga manager was Charles
Oh,
Long
I
blunt
knew
runner. Playing a six and you boys ain't even come from it.
Metro
And
is-
when
I
you
ain't
boys
gonna
got
lie.
rich, you had to run from it.
Yeah, I gotta
Cash
stop.
flowing.
Somebody.
I gotta stop it. You know why I'm stopping it? The song don't even hit the same.
Yo, after you heard the other ones, right? That's the same thing that I said. Like, it don't even sound like, it's just like,
it felt like it came out at a whole different time. Like it didn't just come out a week ago.
right, this was not the response to the other shit that you'd have heard Kendrick put out. This was I ain't gonna say horrible, but my boy.
It's just not what you thought it was. But then you put on.
So that's the thing that kills me, to drop and give me 50. That's Lil Chris line or Hurricane Chris. Like that's a whole nother song.
No,
that you,
not even her. Was it Hurricane
identity.
Chris?
I think really.
Or was that Mike Jones?
Drop and give me 50. Oh, it might have been, but I think it's both of them on the song. Now that's a Southern song, baby.
You're right.
They both on that song. That's Hurricane Chris and Mike Jones.
I'm sorry. I was about to say that's my little error when I was in school. I was like, I remember that one.
Yeah. Still. After having, like I said, hindsight is a bitch, because now we on the other side of it. It's like nothing you're gonna say, not even nothing you're gonna say. Even when we go back, it's like I can't pull nothing from that to be anything else that Kendrick has already said. It's like,
and that's what I'm saying.
You wasn't even trying.
And then you get songs like this one here, and it feels a whole different vibe.
Monster on the beat, ho, deep.
It's a whole different vibe.
He a freak though, man down.
What makes it worse is they're playing it in the
between
the NBA game.
Before you hit play again, here's my thing with what Kendrick is doing. Kendrick is actually tapping into the culture. He used a very West Coast beat. It is very distinctive that beat is a West Coast beat to go after him in that particular song. For me,
I know.
So it was like, this nigga got layers. He is on some Beyonce shit. Like he got layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of the shit. Like you on some other shit.
And that's what I told people. I said that to people. I said, you know what? For Kendrick to pick a West Coast beat and not like some Metro Boomin, he could have went got a Metro Boomin beat. He could have called anybody up and got a beat. But he called a West Coast producer for a West Coast beat.
Because that's home. Drake ain't got nowhere in America he can call home. He don't have a Southern sound that sound like Drake. He don't have a Northern sound he don't have a Houston, Atlanta, Vegas sound other than the one that he thought he created. Like you sound like Toronto or wherever you're from, like sound like that. And you can't even go pull from your own pool of people.
I mean, he don't even sound like Toronto because his sound sounds like the United Kingdom. His sound like
make me some maple syrup.
Yeah, it's just I mean, I don't know. Drake is just that brings us to this point right here where is this like everybody was saying he's done. I even said it. I think this is the point where everybody watches Drake's downfall. Not saying I'm praying on the man's downfall, but do you believe this is the end of the Drake that as we know him? I'm not saying that you can get kind of like just get rid of him for good, but
I don't know.
Allegations like these.
I will say this: Drake is very much solidified in the music game, so we won't allow this to completely erase the work that Drake has fucking done. We won't do that. You know what I mean? Right. But I think if Drake does try to come back, he's gonna have to go back to way back mixtape Drake, pre fucking YMC and B Drake. Like he gonna have to go back, like right across the border, fresh passport Drake, right off of the grassy Drake. Like, you gonna have to go back. You're gonna have to give us Thank Us Later. You're gonna have to cry about some shit. Like, we gonna have to fucking hear it from your own way, not how you try to implant yourself into other spaces. Because I think that was really signature in what Kendrick did, in like exposing him in the places that he thought he was good. You're not from Atlanta. You're not from Houston. You're not from Vegas. Like, you're not from these places that you claim the sound. And like another thing that has come out is like all the other artists that you thought like Drake boomed, but fizzled completely out after he had like a hit single with them. And that is like, why did that happen? That is very interesting. It's almost like a cancer. Like, you go Black Boy JB, you go shit.
I love
like,
Macon.
Name. It's been so many people name. It's like, damn, I didn't even think about that. I'm Hart McConan, like all of them that had a song with Drake and just did nothing afterwards. It was like
literally. It almost felt P. Diddy-ish. How what's the word? How P. Diddy would sign this new artist, and then they'll be bubbling mixtape wise, and then we'll never hear from them again.
Right.
But then we find out years later they still signed to Bad Boy. Yeah. So what were you doing? Just writing songs, writing songs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just
so that's
Party Next Door.
I think we see it like in real time, almost with Sexy Red, and we don't realize it. Like how I don't want to say like, maybe I do want to say like, praise on the younger upcoming artists to say and like latch onto, because now this nigga from St. Louis, he's the rich baby daddy. Oh, do you think that Drake is Sexy Red baby daddy? What you think? What you think?
Listen, I mean, the way he's,
I was like,
the way he's going hard with this, like, it's one thing for it just to be a song, but the way you're going hard, playing it, continuously saying it, and we don't really know. And her baby daddy ain't like he coming out saying, nah, like that.
I don't know. So that was a word on the streets. Her first baby daddy is from St. Louis. And I think they know who that baby daddy is. And I do think they know who second baby daddy is. But I hadn't really revisited until I seen another situation where it was like,
possible with this nigga, bro.
It could be possible.
Anything's possible with this man. Because like I really I think like all those people like that, they like, there was a whole thread. I actually bookmarked it, so I could actually pull it up. But there was a whole thread of women that he like just allegedly was around at the time. Georgia Smith was one of them that really sits with me because
I think I saw that thread too, like all young girls.
Okay, here it is. I found it. And then all right, so when he was 23, he was kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage. Like, I thought that was weird. The Haley Baldwin dating rumors when he was 29 and she was 19. And like, you could take away the pedophile aspect of it, but it seems like he is grooming young
because like you don't see him around nobody else.
Yeah, like why are your friends 19?
Other people.
That was another tweet that got me. Like, someone said, how why is he making friends with 13-year-old Millie Bobby Brown? Like, why do you want to have I'm 38 years old. I don't want 15-year-old friends
with Justin Bieber, that nigga from your own home country.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you not friends with people your age? And like Yachty is 10 years his junior. Why are you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. So
nobody does, because we're not pedophiles. That's why we don't get it.
Good point. And that brings us to these allegations, like where I'm saying like the allegations make me feel like it's possible they could be true and there's some truth to it. And he's had enough money to bury it for a while. But as we've seen with R. Kelly and P. Diddy, things eventually come to light.
Right. Bill Cosby, Weinstein, all the fuckers. It definitely comes out. And like I've been off of Drake for a while. Honestly, it was the Millie Bobby Brown, but that shit that threw me off of Drake. I was like, that's some weird shit. Way back when that was happening, back in I don't know 2018, like during the pandemic or whenever the fuck it was. And I don't know, it just started being things that just started being weird to me. Like
I agree.
the first thing that kind of triggered me was like how he would jump from like team to team for like basketball game from back. Now I love sports. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Why are you at every motherfucker's game in a jersey? Like, where's
That's what I'm
your
saying.
appreciation? Not even that you have to have one, but you can't wear a regular motherfucking shirt. Like, I don't know.
Like we get it.
Some weird shit over and over and over again. Marvin's Room I thought was real weird because it was somebody else's song and somebody else's song and somebody else's song. I was like, it just didn't. Just some shit just continued to not sit right with the kid, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't. So I've really been off of Drake, like outside of Take Me Down, Take Me Later. I kind of been off of it. The one he did, what's the one with fucking Leather something? What's that one?
Leather something?
Oh, what's the name of that song?
Oh, Tuscan Leather.
Yeah.
That's Nothing Was the Same.
That's it. That's okay.
Yeah.
And I haven't really listened to much else after that. Anything
after
else
that, that's when
that shit he put out right before the Beyonce shit, or it was before. I was like, oh, that was trash bags. Like
the last couple ones I can't. I mean, me personally, I could say I haven't enjoyed any of those projects. The last couple ones he put out.
Yeah, I just haven't. It just doesn't sound. I mean, it don't even sound authentic to himself, and I think that's probably half his problem. He don't even know who the fuck he is, let alone, you know what I'm saying, the persona he puts out. Like rap is a very regional, very specific thing. And you have to have an identity in your own home culture, I think, to be successful as a rapper. Jadakiss is amazing as a rapper because he's hardcore where the fuck he's from. Ludacris is successful as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? All these that have longevity, they're successful as rappers because they're definitive to where they're from. And this nigga don't even know where he's from. Like
he's just pop culture. Like
with a fucking immigrant parent, I get it.
But it's more or less
and stick with it.
In his case, it's just more or less like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get why he's the way he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't get why he can't just be a regular Canadian. Like Lil Wayne said it. Here, I got a clip I could play. Did you ever hear this clip here? Where hold on, let me find it. Because I'm still on this thread with this guy. But Lil Wayne said this.
It didn't go through. What the hell?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, but I only heard it on my end. Hold on. I could fix that. I could fix that.
Did I go away?
Second. Yeah, you did go away.
Oh, every time I've been in my I was trying to share the link, but I closed out of it too soon.
See, and then now it's sharing the wrong thing. Oh. Yeah, see, now it's sharing the wrong thing because I'm trying to share this Twitter thing. So you didn't hear none of that clip that I was just playing?
Not just now, no.
That means nobody's heard. It was on Twitter, but I'm gonna get it to play. Hold on, give me a second.
I can see it now. Oh, it was a thing from Twitter. Okay.
Yeah. Make sure I'm on the right page. I don't want to share something I don't want to. Oh, you hear the ice cream truck?
Hell yeah, I hear the ice cream truck.
All right, so let me just tell you about this ice cream truck here, right? Because this ice cream truck, before I play this motherfucker is here 27 times a day. All right, there be times when
ice cream.
There be kids in school. There be kids in school, and these motherfuckers. Listen, remember we all know. Remember, I'm in LA. Now think about it. I'm in LA, right? And we all seen Friday. Big Worm driving that bad boy. All right.
It's
You
more
can't
the
tell
ice
me.
cream, but not that bad boy.
You can't tell me Big Worm ain't driving that bad boy. All right. Let's listen to this skit. All right.
Let's do
Little
it.
Wayne. Big shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Oh, the numbers just ballooned. Shout out to everybody
Hey,
that's here.
I tried to post it. I was trying to post it. I messed up. The dog.
The dog. Da, da, da.
Exactly.
All right.
I was going to tell him, don't
You can hear it
change
now?
anything. Don't think because you're coming over here by me that you got to start rapping about the things I rap about. Don't do none of that. Please rap about your little TV show, whatever you want to rap about. Rap about girls. Do that. That's what you're good at. I was like, don't come because of course, it's only natural for you to come over and just think, if I'm with Wayne, then I'm gonna rock like Wayne, and so. I rap about what I rap about, and so that was one of the main things I had to tell him from the jump. Like, hey, don't change anything. Don't start singing about killing nobody. Don't start singing about the streets.
Yeah, talk about what you know. Yeah.
Yeah, like, keep it Canadian, man.
Keep it
All right.
Keep it Canadian
Now-
is now my new favorite thing to say.
And that's my favorite thing to say. Like, I need to get that. I need to put that on the clip because I already got one clip that I play almost every show. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. But
what is it? The breaks? What is it? The
that's
breaks?
that's definitely a part of my
What's
show
up,
now.
ladies? It was too early for that.
That's definitely part of my show now. So I think I'm gonna have to get that Stay Canadian on my joint because that's what I'm saying. Like,
T-shirt for real.
yo,
Canadian.
listen, we need to get merch going anyway.
That was wise advice from Lil Wayne.
But did he listen? No, because he went and changed into every single thing but being a Canadian.
Right, he did the absolute opposite of Canadian.
The absolute opposite besides being a Canadian.
Abandoned maple syrup for hot sauce.
Oh, we got some comments. Someone said he's serving.
Who's serving? Rap about the halls of Degrassi. Yeah, I was too old for that shit. I didn't watch Degrassi or whatever the fuck it's called.
Same
I
here.
didn't watch it. I didn't know anything that Drake was on there until the clip started. And I was like, oh, this thing was in a wheelchair? What you mean? Oh,
Skinny
it's a TV
Jimmy?
show.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I only knew Drake from when he started rapping with Lil Wayne. That's when I found out about Drake. Before that,
no, I found out about him before then. When he started like Thank Me Now, Thank Me Later was when I really found out. And then he went to YMCMB. And it was like, oh, this is
no, girl. Yeah. He was signed to YMCMB before. Thank Me Later was his first album.
I knew it. I didn't know he was signed to them. Like, it wasn't. Nah, you watch Little Jimmy and those.
She said she was out. She said she was on Nickelodeon watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. I mean, I was before, but like I said, I'm 40, so I was not watching Drake on TV. I was like in Afghanistan somewhere. Like I missed all of The Wire because of that.
Hold on 1 second.
Are you okay? Is this an emergency? Do we need to evacuate the building? I'm sorry, you guys. I can't sing or primarily entertain you while Prez is gone. I don't know. This is an emergency. That dog. BB, please. Boo, woo, 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 woo. Yes, I did. 1 second, yeah, I'm gonna try to catch it. I'm assuming it's on like Nickelodeon have some type of. Let me look to see where Degrassi is. I can watch it. I guess I'm gonna watch it though because you asked me to. 13 Oh my God. Oh my God. 13 seasons of Drake. Is he in all 13 seasons or is he like a side character? Please don't tell me this dude is the main character of this show. Sarah, where you at? Oh my God. I ain't gonna be able to watch 13 seasons of Drake. I'm gonna just say that right now. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna be honest, okay? 13 seasons? And it was Canadian. Why I think it was on Nickelodeon. It was on Nickelodeon though, right? Sarah left me here talking about Degrassi by myself.